It's May 2nd, 2017 at 8:51 a.m. I know you guys hear the seagulls and things of that nature in the background. That's a big propeller bird. I'm thinking about Pokemon, that's the reason why I just said that. But yeah, other than that though, ladies and gents, welcome to a special podcast. This is part 4. I'm not going to play no music in the background because you guys can hear the ocean in the background. Your boy is back at Santa Monica. But it's the reason why I'm doing this particular podcast this morning and things of that nature. And the reason why I'm actually doing this one this morning, because I was thinking about it last night when I was, get ready to go to sleep and stuff like that. And the reason why I want to do this podcast, to let you guys really know that it's, hold on for just a second. It's the wrong Pokemon Go account I was not trying to get into. But it's all cool. It's all cool. There's some whack behind spawns here. Like, you guys already know me, your boy, old school Pokemon G Master. So yeah. But other than that though, the reason why I wanted to do this podcast, though, ladies and gents, was for the fact that I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it takes a whole lot of energy to actually do these each and every day with the posts and each and every week with just the podcast in general. I mean, it's not I didn't know it's the first time calling y'all over here. It's not an easy feat when trying to do this type of material and whatever. And, I'm not saying that just to try to sound like I'm nagging or anything. No, it's nothing like that. It's for the fact that it's a whole lot of work that goes into it. Trust me, the motivational posts I actually do for the heart, they don't just randomly come. They just don't randomly come. Like I'm looking at somebody else's content. I'm like, oh, I'm about to use that for whatever. Nah, I actually, by the grace of God, given the type of wisdom to say to certain things that needs to be said. So you guys can hear it from a different point of view, different perspective as to what's actually, being displayed and whatever. So it's always a blessing to do these podcasts, and at the same time to just truly, sorry y'all, I'm trying to sign into my other account. But yeah, it's always a blessing to, that was loud, to do these podcasts and things for you guys and stuff like that. At the same time, it's not fully easy at times trying to do this. And the reason why it's not fully easy at times trying to do this is it's for the fact, like I said, a whole lot of thought has to go into doing the process of these. And especially doing the video podcast, which I love to do, and doing the podcast every Friday. Trust me, there be days where I do not want, and excuse my language, what I'm about to really be displaying in a few minutes. There be certain days where I do not feel like doing this shit on the daily. And I don't say that to sound rude or mean or anything, nothing like that. It comes for the fact that you have to really understand. In life, you have to do, continue to do new things each and every day. But at the same time, there also comes to a point where, you just have to detox from social media. And I always say that in my podcasts and things, you have to detox from it. And I don't say that, in a mean way, I don't say that in a mean way that, you just shut it off completely. I'm saying it in a way to where, like you guys hear the waves of the ocean or probably the other stuff. I'm saying it to where you truly get your mind in a perfect position to do something greater and not just be caught up on social media looking at false news and false ideologies and things of that nature and just really be bombarded by bullshit. It amazes me how I see a whole lot of adults be on Facebook. They look at the same stupid shit each and every day that's been posted up there for the longest, and they just don't realize that. And, they take a look at the news or take a look at old videos that actually been there for about, a good couple of years. And, you just be, especially grown-ass adults, and you just look and say, like, what are you really doing with your life? Like, I'll be honest, I personally hate Facebook with a fucking passion. I really do not like that social network site at all. I use it because I do it with the music and certain other things. But at the same time, I really don't like it as much because of the bullshit that always be posted up on there, which is sad, to be saying. But it's the truth, because you always hear some fluff on stupid stuff as opposed to other type of things. I mean, it's not like MySpace, how MySpace used to be cracking back in the day, but that's a different story. MySpace is actually probably more better for music artists, well, things of that nature. But I put it this way, it's like folks follow a trend on things. I tend to like Instagram a little bit more better. I like seeing things in the physical, even with the pictures, give you more sense of reality. But even with that, you have to be careful with that as well, too. So the reason why I'm saying this and everything, ladies and gents, as to whatchamacallit, as to why, the posts, they probably be changing again. I might just actually do them like I did, I think I did a year ago or a month ago, which was just have all the posts be compiled into one full week. And I'm glad that Instagram had changed things up to where you can post up multiple pictures, which is a blessing, because I was using different apps trying to do that. But the reason being behind it is for the fact that I can have the whole post throughout the week. That way I don't have to worry about posting something up, to motivate you guys and things of that nature. But at the same time, I know that when you're an entrepreneur and things of that nature, you have to fully be posting content each and every day. So the best time if you're an entrepreneur to post content is early in the morning, like around 5, 6 to 7, or sometimes 8 o'clock. Or if you miss that time, then you do the same thing at nighttime. Best time to do it at nighttime is actually between the hours of 9 to 2 o'clock in the morning. And that's where you have most folks from around the world and other places. That's where they really be up and active, looking at posters and things. So I tend to sometimes do the posters like that. But there be some days, I kid you not, yesterday was one of those days where, and I felt it in a spiritual reality of not wanting to be on my phone and all the other type of stuff and things of that nature, of just doing the podcast or anything else. Because you guys almost did not get a podcast yesterday. I was that close to saying, man, fuck it, I'm not going to do it right now. I'll probably post it up for tomorrow. Now it's like, nah, bro, you got to continue to push. You can't just stop right now. You got to continue. You got to give a message to the people. And, came to the point where it was like, damn, do I really have to? Then I'm like, you know what? If we don't do it, then guess what? We're going to miss out on something else greater. But at the same time, we're doing the post for a particular reason. And that particular reason is for the fact that I know that this is going to be a major payoff doing these podcasts and stuff for about the past couple of years, to the point where it's really going to be some funds is going to come along with it. First of all, want me have me to speak at the event. So I'm going to have to, get things cracking and just keep it pushing and just make it happen. Because at the same time, can't just, not make it happen. Have to make it happen each and every day. But yesterday was just one of those days where I kid you not, you be a music producer. I was trying to create some music. That didn't fully happen the way I quite wanted to be. I was trying to do something different. And that didn't fully quite happen the way I wanted to be. So it was just one of those days where you're just looking like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing today? To the point where, you get frustrated, you get angry, you get mad, and just like, whatever. But that's the point of time where you're like, you know what? Let me reevaluate what's really going on and just keep it pushing and not really just be angry at, as to what's happening. So, like yesterday, I should have came out to Santa Monica. Woke up kind of late, so I was like, nah, actually I had to take care of some other business yesterday and whatever, which kind of left me a little bit kind of salty financially. So that right there kind of had added to the plate, to which I was like, okay, so what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. But at the same time, I had to stop and think like, you know what? Despite what had happened, at least I was able to see another day. Because like I mentioned, like this time last week, actually last Monday, godmother had passed and everything else had passed. So it was a whole lot of, realization on life, and just really got to think from a deeper point of view to really understand what was really, understand life from a different point of view. So that's how you gotta take a look at it. You gotta take a look at it like that, as to as to not get frustrated with what's not happening, but just to make things happen. Life is gonna punch you in the face. It's just simple as that. The thing is, are you gonna fight back? What I mean by fight it back, are you gonna have a purpose as to why you're fighting back for life? So, just want to give you guys that perspective. Some of you guys might be like, all right, Q, you good? We kind of worry about you, bro. And when you're talking, talking this message, whatever. It's nothing bad. I'm just saying that I'm trying, and I've been trying for the longest, to really lessen my time on being on social media. And part of the reason being is because I kid you not, you guys see me talk about the spiritual aspect of a whole lot of things so many times. I don't say that just to be saying that. I say that because it's actually true. When you really feel things inside of the spiritual, that's where you just truly, that's, first of all, when you really feel things in spiritual, that's what you really say to yourself, okay, something's not right. I need to take time off from what it is that I'm doing. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's always good to take time away from just everything. Because the moment you don't take time away from everything, it's the moment you just be stuck doing the same shit over and over again. And that's not cool at all. So it's always good to just relax. Enjoy life. Everything doesn't need to be about fucking money all the damn time. I know we gotta eat and things of that nature. At the same time too, like I said, things don't have to be about finances every fucking time when you're trying to do something. It is not opposite way. It's never wrong to, just sit back and sometimes, every once in a while, be lazy. And the reason why I say that, because that's the time where you get your mind together and you really get collective on everything that's happening in life. You cannot, ladies and gents, continue to try to grind out 24/7 each and every day and don't expect that you're gonna get burnt the fuck out.